you're in the business of selling anything, it could be a product, could be a good, could be a service, whatever, you need to make it as simple as possible for people to be able to pay you. Not only simple, might need to do it. It's a big part of your business. You might want to save a little money on the front end or the back end of that as well. You need to bring in a professional who is in it to look out for you and all the small businesses out there. We're talking, what if the company's name was Merchant Broker Services? Great name for a company. Says exactly what they do. The company, Merchant Broker Services, and our guest representing them today, Natalie Kloss-Bianchi. Be a genie. I got it right the second time. I apologize, Natalie. Thanks for coming in with us today. How are you?
I'm great. Thanks for having me, Brian. I really appreciate it.
Well, thanks for being here. And it's funny because there's so many small business owners, they get all set up, they get open, and then the last thing they think of is, oh, wait a minute, how are people going to pay us? And then they get into a big frenzy and they just grab the first person to come along, and that's about the worst thing they can do. I mean, your professional background is exactly what you're doing now. You've always been a payments broker, right? So tell me, define that in your professional opinion, someone who's lived it. What exactly is a payments broker?
So basically, you're exactly right, Brian. So today, small businesses have two options that they can get a credit card processing solution. They can go to their bank or they can go to a payment facilitator. And the payment facilitators are the guys out there known as Square and Stripe and PayPal, but they're going to end up paying a lot more than they necessarily need to. So what I did is I formed my company as an independent broker, and I partnered with some of the top processing entities in the nation so that I can bring to the merchant the best they're doing. So that can look in the form of a Clover point of sale system or as a simple terminal. But something that I'm doing right now that seems to be unquestionably very important is teaching business owners best practices to keep them in compliance, specifically around the COVID requirements. So I bet you didn't know that a credit card has a germ factor of 285, which is equivalent to a New York restaurant's floor.
Oh, no. I had no idea. Now, I did realize that anything has a touch point we need to look out for these days, but I didn't know it was that. I mean, that's probably right up there with cash itself in the germ industry. So what are you doing COVID-wise to help people get through that?
So I am teaching them how to do what we call touchless payments. So in an instance with a terminal like this, basically the customer can just tap their credit card onto the top of here, and that is actually going to handle a transaction. So we even have extension arms for these devices. So if it was like a drive-through or an area where you didn't want to come within 6 feet of a customer, we can actually facilitate that. So touchless payments, both on a terminal and also in a point of sale environment, are going to keep a business owner's employees safe.
They're going to keep the employees safe, and we applaud that as a small business owner myself. Yes, you want to look out for your employees, and of course, you want to look out for your customers. And frankly, anybody that's doing that on the front, but if that's something the customers can see that the business is doing, they're going to realize, hey, this company gets it, and there's no telling what they're doing to help me out that I can't see. So I applaud you for that. I think it puts up a good front, if you will, to let people know, hey, we've got your best interest at heart here. So thank you for doing that. I got to get over this. I was going through the notes here and I saw a term that really intrigued me as a business owner and a customer. One of the things that you do, you're all about helping small businesses with their business, but you have what you're calling a discount for cash. What is that exactly?
Yeah, it's actually a fairly new program, but it's definitely taken off like fire here in the state of Texas. And what it is it allows a business owner to basically pay a flat rate for all of their processing. So they could do $100 in 1 month or $100,000 in 1 month. And their merchant bill is going to be $98 as a flat fee. So the way that works is if I'm in a retail establishment, maybe I'm in a donut shop. I go in and I pay for my $8 worth of donuts. On my receipt, it's going to show $8 for the donuts, and then it's going to show a service fee of 39 cents. So the customer then pays $8.39 for their donuts, and the donut business owner then only pays $98 a month, even though he may have had, over 3,000 transactions. So it gives that business owner a whole paradigm shift so that they can keep more profit in their pockets. So our gas stations have been doing this since day one. And if you're familiar with a very large liquor chain called Specs Liquor, they have been doing this as well. So they have a cash price and a credit card price. So we're just now at Merchant Broker Services and EPSG bringing it to the table for the small business owner so that they can benefit and enjoy in keeping more profit in their pockets.
You know, you seem to be the type of company that is always out there looking for new, innovative things. I like that. I like that a lot. And I can, it's just nice for people from a budgeting standpoint to know that they can budget a flat amount and this is it. This is what we're going to pay, and everything else, it doesn't matter. I can lock this line item in and it's not going to vary from month to month. That's
exactly.
Very
Instead
convenient.
of having to work with exactly a percentage. Maybe it's $500, maybe it's even $3,000 out of their operating costs.
Mm-hmm.
Now flat $98, and they don't have to worry about it, and they can put more of their funds towards marketing or increasing their inventory or increasing their labor pool.
I'm guessing that's been well received so far?
You know what? I'd say 85 to 90% of every business that we talk to signs up with this discount for cash program. It's literally on fire. Whenever I present it to a business, I ask them if that's something that would work for them. And then we do a wonderful 60-day trial for the business. They can try it out. If for whatever reason they decide it doesn't work for them, they can go back to the standard price structure. But as of us rolling this out 18 months ago, we haven't had one business owner go back to the traditional pricing structure.
Well, frankly, I've known about it now for about 90 seconds myself, and I wouldn't understand why anybody wouldn't want to give it a shot and incorporate it into their business. You know, the hardware you were showing early was pretty neat, but something related to hardware that you have going on for the month of August is really neat. Talk to me about the special you have for new customers for the month of August where it relates to the equipment they need.
Yes, it's very exciting. So actually, with one of my partners, EPSG, we're going to be offering these terminals and Ingenicos and several other types of actual terminal devices for free. So there's no cost to the merchant. They will have a warranty on them for the life of utilizing the terminal. So there's no cost to get set up with us. If they come on for the discount for cash program, then there's only a $98 flat fee. But for the month of August, and this is normally retails $350. So this is a $350 machine that a business owner can get for free if they work with Merchant Broker Services for the month of August. It's valid till the end of August. I can't say it's going to go into September, but it's a smoking deal, and it also gives a business owner local support and local training and installation as well.
Well, and we got about a minute left, but talk about the importance of that word local, because a lot of people in your business can't say that. Gives you another leg up. Give me the importance of business we'll find with local service and support.
Yeah, I can't stress that enough. Like tomorrow's a great example. I'm going to one of my businesses that got Clover device. Normally, if they weren't working with me, they'd be working through their bank and having to call an 800 number for all of their Clover support. She contacted me and she says, guess what, Natalie, my website's now up and running. I'd like to integrate it into my Clover device. I said, great, I'll come out to your business. She has a retail cigar lounge. I'm going to connect her retail Clover system to her website, and I'm going to be doing that in person tomorrow afternoon. So if in the Austin city area, even San Antonio, I'm happy to be there to support them. We actually also have a 24/7 support team that backs us. So local is great. You're calling a 512 number, not a 1-800 number.
That says it all, folks, right there. Of all the great things she offered, I think that local support is the best. You go try that with a bank. Let me know how that works out for you. Hey, Natalie, that was my words about it, not yours, by the way. Let's get that out there. But, Natalie, great stuff you got going on. Folks, if you're looking for this stuff, month of August is the time to jump on board. And for goodness sake, learn everything you can about the Discount for Cash program. That thing is fascinating. Thank you so much for coming all in with us today, Natalie. Continued success. Take care.
Thank you so much, Brian. Have a great day.